Rock and rollers, we are once again at our 2018 Humana Rock and Roll New Orleans Marathon and Half Marathon Expo, and we are just kicking off an incredible weekend. And I know many of you land in this city. Many of you actually plan to come to this city. Reservations already made for different restaurants. You have to-do lists. You have check-off lists. It includes beignets, it includes beads, it includes maybe our marathon, and I think almost everyone on the planet cannot leave this city without eating jambalaya. And we have the Jambalaya Girl, the embodiment of jambalaya right here in our midst.
Embodiment. Oh
and in so many ways. And she's, yes.
I'm expecting, I didn't eat that much jambalaya.
Right. Yeah, we clarify, but it's a well-fed little baby in there, thanks to some good jambalaya. This is Miss Kristen Preau, also known as the Jambalaya Girl, and she's known for those awesome fork earrings. Now, did you make those the first time?
Oh yeah, they're my signature.
When you made them.
Oh yeah, they're specially made just for Jambalaya Girl.
Well, I love it. This is how you'll know her. This is how we knew when you walked in. But our athletes are really going to get the primo experience at this race for the marathon. So those going the ultimate distance for us this weekend are going to cross that finish line, and they are going to get handed some of your awesome jambalaya.
I'm telling you, I'm very proud of all my runners already for making the effort to come down here. Tough effort to come to New Orleans, but no, I really am. I'm a runner myself, and I know how much training and everything goes into it. But this year we get to spoil the full marathoners. So my half marathoners, goal for next year, we're going to have jambalaya waiting for you at the finish line. Chicken and sausage jambalaya, recarb load. We're going to get you set up. Jambalaya and beers while we run in New Orleans.
Well, and so we were talking about this earlier, and you're being a runner your whole life in this area. This is super common to have jambalaya at the finish line.
Absolutely.
And so this was kind of like a mark of success for you, which is interesting. I mean, some people want to make it on the cover of a magazine or something, and you, even as a young person.
Truly, yes. When I first started my company back in 2010, of not only catering and doing festivals and races and things like that, but even before the races, I made my jambalaya mix. And when I came out with the Jambalaya Girl brand, I told a lot of my friends in the running community, a measure of success is if I can become the staple jambalaya at every finish line that happens in New Orleans.
And here you are. And this is, I mean, you do this all over the state, really, right?
We do. We travel all over the country cooking. But as far as we do a lot of local sponsorships for races.
So you've achieved it.
Yeah, girl.
You did it. Here we are. And now you're bringing more into the mix so that we can have more people to pass this on.
This little Jambalaya Girl or boy is going to come out running straight for that finish line.
Oh, man. And what better motivation, honestly, to have than this. And for the full marathoners, as we mentioned, you're going to get this made in your hand. But for the half marathoners, 10K, 5K, you can pick this up while you're here and nationwide.
Yes. So how this all got started, it's my dad's recipe for jambalaya. I mean, we're going to be serving it traditional style. And this is one that everyone's palate can enjoy. My big belief and what I want everybody to understand, for me, New Orleans food is about all that flavor. We got so many ingredients cooking up in this pot that I don't want it to be too spicy. I don't want it to be too salty. It's all about the parting in your mouth because we have so much seasoning in here. So this is one that everyone can enjoy. We made it into the jambalaya mix, which I have now is the Jambalaya Girl and the jambalaya mix and the gumbo mix. I've got that now, gosh, over 400 grocery stores. We're in Sam's and Costco regionally. I got it on Amazon Prime. So word has been spreading nationwide. But how we get the word out about it is cooking. It's not just. I brought some for you guys today, so we're gonna unveil the pot.
2 pregnant girls and a huge pot of jambalaya. I hope there's nobody else around who wants any of this.
I know. I think this is a special session just for us.
It was a sign, yes.
But no, I mean, Sunday when you see us out there, we're actually my dad and my brother. This is a family business. It's what my brother and I grew up doing, was cooking jambalaya with my dad, but in the big cast iron kettles. I'm talking 40-gallon. You and I can sit in it like it's a Cajun hot tub.
Wow.
But we're going to have about 120 gallons that we're going to be constantly flipping through and cooking for all the marathoners Sunday.
That's insane. So, I mean, you say that actually this got started, your dad sold the cooking apparatus to do this, and the jambalaya was just a way to show how it cooks.
Exactly.
And now it's a whole thing.
He had to wait for me to come and get involved in it and say, Dad, you know, I love your cookers. I'm going to go do something else. But once we started serving the jambalaya, I realized there was a special time that we did this that inspired me to start my business. And we took it on the road. And how much people loved the recipe is what inspired me to start the business and make it the mix. I was like, Dad, it's the food. It's the food is what people love. They love your cookers, but they're going to be buy one and done. I was like, I want to bring this taste to the rest of the country.
Well, I'm just glad that you're also a runner, because otherwise, you know, you kind of miss this kind of stuff. People think we just live on bars and, you know, weird things that people create, you know, so you don't have to sit down and eat. But this is something you got to enjoy.
Oh, I mean, there's so many sayings that I love. But then, you know, we'll run for beer. I jokingly, when I became a runner, for me, it was a social aspect. In New Orleans, my favorite time was Saturday morning on St. Charles Avenue. That to me was better than the bar scene sometimes, was seeing all the runners who were out there early. But, you know, the unique thing for us, too, is every finish line, you're going to have jambalaya. You're going to have beer. So I came up with my own, a little treat for you.
Look at that.
Right, girl? We'll run for jambalaya.
I mean, just, if you write it down, it will happen. Right? And we have just willed this into existence.
And you know what's so fun? This is me. Like, this is my family. This is what we do. And it's my business, but this is my passion. So to be able to share that with people who share my passion for New Orleans, for running, for good food, we're going to bring a great party together at the finish line.
Well, we appreciate you bringing authentic jambalaya to our rock and roll New Orleans. It's so appropriate to have you here. But what a treat for those marathoners.
Absolutely.
If that's not a motivation.
Our pleasure.
Yeah. So marathoners, this is for you. Half marathoners, you'll just have to kind of smell it, and you can pick up some of those fun things at grocery stores. And we're going to get some right now. She's going to dish it up.
I can't come in that look for you guys.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
So this is
Woo! Look at that.
I'm going to let you relive this.
Yes.
This is made with
smoked sausage.
And boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
The rest of the flavor is in the box and mix. I got the rice, the seasonings, the vegetables. What we call the Holy Trinity of New Orleans is already in there.
The Holy Trinity of New Orleans.
Celery, onions, and bell pepper.
And there she is right there on Jambalaya Girl wearing the earrings and the green apron. Oh, this is going to be good. Yeah. Well, I will definitely taste test this if you need to make sure quality assurance is here.
And there's a saying you have to say.
Oh.
You know this, but when you're ready to serve it, you
Yep.
have to test it to make sure it's done. Yep. When you're ready to serve it, you have to test it to make sure it's done. And there's a little slogan on here you got to read out.
The girl, yum, yum, come get you some.
Yum, yum, come get you some. Right? And guys, don't be bashful. I see there's a lot of people behind the camera over here. I'm just going to keep making some bowls. I can't feed just...
Let's remind him I'm pregnant, so I get to go first.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Kristen Preau. Also, our Jambalaya Girl, our marathon finishers treat. They're going to have the red carpet. They're going to have massages, and then they're going to... You run, marathoners, and come get you some.
We gonna roll out the red carpet right to the cast iron pot.
That's right.
Y'all go take a picture with my dad and my brother next to the pot, stirring it up.
God bless you, girl. All right, marathon finishers, this is what you can look forward to at the end of your 2018 Humana Rock and Roll New Orleans Marathon.